Look up at the cliffs and plains of Easter Island, a place adrift in the vast blue of the Pacific. Giant stone faces stare out from the grassy slopes, their gaze fixed where sea meets sky. They have stood here for centuries, watching waves crash and clouds drift by. The silence is full of stories, secrets held within the rock and soil. These monolithic figures, the Moai, are enduring symbols of a lost chapter of human history. A sense of wonder lingers. Presence, ancient and profound. Each bears a stylized head, a long nose, deep eye sockets that once held coral, and some wear stone hats, pukao. They are immensely heavy, many tons of volcanic tuff. The question is not just who made them, but how. So isolated with no wheels, no metal, no beasts of burden. How did they quarry, transport, and raise these colossal figures? A puzzle inviting theories from the practical to the fantastical, challenging our modern assumptions. Across the island, some stand on ahu, others lie toppled. An open-air museum of human ambition. The ground itself remembers the effort that carried the ancestors from volcano to sea. Today, we follow those clues, and the journey of stone from the heart of a crater to the edge of the world. To know the statues, we must know the Rapa Nui, the master voyagers who settled here. Polynesian navigators arrived around the 12th century, sailing by stars in double-hulled canoes. They brought traditions, craftsmanship, and a deep connection to ancestry. In isolation, they built a complex society that left an iconic legacy. Moai likely represent deified ancestors, facing inland to watch over the living. On limited resources, they farmed ingeniously, manavai gardens sheltering sweet potatoes, yams, and bananas. The ocean fed them. The land taught them stone and wood. Lacking machines, they wielded profound practical know-how. The civilization flourished. Monuments grew larger, perhaps in clan competition. A story of achievement and a caution about resources etched into the landscape. Faith, community, and innovation converged in stone. Creating a Moai was sacred duty, connecting living to spirit world. And it set the stage for one of engineering's greatest challenges. Nearly 1,000 Moai began life in Rano, Raraku, the sacred cradle of giants. Compressed volcanic ash, tough is soft when fresh, hardening with time. With basalt tools alone, carvers shaped stone, slow, painstaking, masterful. The hillside is littered with Moai at every stage. Nearly 400 remain here. Chisel marks record countless hours of labor. Teams exposed a block, carved the outline, then worked from the top down, face, torso, arms. The back remained connected to bedrock. A stone keel anchoring the form. Astonishing detail from simple tools. Freeing the statue was high stakes. One slip could break years of work. Freed, it slid into a prepared pit where craftsmen finished the back. A finished ancestor, ready for the long journey. From crater to coastline, an odyssey in stone. Now came the question that defined an era. How to move a mountain that has a face. With no written manual, archaeologists turned to oral tradition, evidence, and experiment. One idea: lay a statue on a sled atop log rollers and pull with ropes. But rollers demand vast timber, scarce on Rapa Nui as forests dwindled. Experiments show rollers wobble on rough terrain, risking a deadly tip. Another: drag a sled without rollers. Immense friction, even with reeds or mash. On hills and rock, the force required becomes impractical over miles. Rapa Nui legends say the statues walked from quarry to platform. Picture a statue upright, ropes at the head and back. Teams pull in rhythm, rocking side to side. A forward-leaning form, low center of gravity, and rounded D-shaped base aid pivot and balance. Pull right to tilt and swing. Pull left to catch the step. Rear holds tension. Repeat. Fallen statues land as an upright mover would, and concave roads cradle bases. Evidence aligns. What folklore preserved, physics now supports. Walking is plausible and elegant. A dance of tension and balance, human muscle and clever engineering. Theories need trials. Archaeologists and engineers took walking to the field. A 5-ton, 10-foot replica stood ready. 2 ropes to guide the head, 1 to steady the back. With just 18 people and 3 ropes, the statue began to move. Tilt, twist, swing, step. Hundreds of yards quickly. Strength guided by timing, not brute force. Chance set tempo. Teamwork became ceremony. Laser scans and 3D models reveal shape and mass in fine detail. Simulations test posture, rounded bases, rope angles, forces, and team sizes. Results confirm that the Moai's form is ideal for rocking and controlled steps. Success needs skill and rhythm more than massive numbers. A social and spiritual undertaking. Engineering that unites a community. Island maps show roads not always direct, chosen for safe gradients and stable footing. Raised causeways and cleared routes formed an island-wide transport grid. Leaders watched balance, called rhythm, coordinated teams. Moving Moai reinforced social bonds. Power through unity. Constraints breed creativity. Materials on hand, knowledge in mind. Monuments to ancestors, and to collaboration and intellect. Drones and LiDAR expose the invisible, roads, contours, and the past in high resolution. Digital models push the walking theory to its limits. Interviews add the human spark, trial, error, and awe when stone first moves. Perhaps many methods coexisted, solutions tailored to size, route, and clan. The evidence for walking is strong, yet a sliver of mystery remains. Did the statues truly walk across Easter Island? And what does this reveal about the remarkable engineering skills of the Rapa Nui civilization?